Was asleep amidst the trees. That's all swaying in the breeze. But one so light, just wide awake. Feeling man who's not awake.
Alright everybody, I hope you're all doing well. I am Much Debauchery, and today we are going to be continuing our challenge run of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Just as a reminder, the challenge restrictions are that we will be on Death March, of course, and we will not be using any combat skills. Combat skills being anything, well, basically this being the red perks that you can get for your character. We are also more kind of loosely just trying to stick to Witcher equipment in general, as opposed to other gear you can get. For now, I say loosely because for now we don't really have access to any Witcher equipment here, so I guess we could run around naked, but I'd rather not do that. It's also been brought to my attention that the difficulty can actually be harder if you go to gameplay, and you can turn the Gwent difficulty up, so we're going to do that, and enemy upscaling. Apparently these two make the game more difficult, so we'll see how that turns out. I've heard mixed feelings about enemy upscaling, but we'll see how it is for now. If we don't end up liking it, I'll just turn it off. Otherwise, we'll keep it on. I also gotta turn off the fisheye effect because I really don't like that, to be quite frank. Everything else I think should be fine. So, let us continue. Last we left off, we had the Baron bury his botchling daughter, who he named Dia, and we turned her into a lubricant, who led us to this family here so that we could try and find... Oh, there's the lubricant, by the way.
Here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Yeah, so we're basically looking for the Baron's family who ran away from him because he was beating him, by the looks of things. On their way of escaping, rather, his wife was attacked by some beast and carried off into the swamp. We don't know what's happened to her yet, and his daughter is apparently in Oxenfurt, according to this family here. Which I was gonna say we can go there right now, but that might be kind of far away. Let's see. Yeah, it is a bit of a ways off. So instead, we can go all the way to Hindhold, it looks like. I kind of want to investigate the question marks in the area first, though. Alright, let's do that. I think we might be able to do this. I think they're level 16 if I remember correctly, so maybe we can't. But I'd like to investigate here, and we can go to this town as well, since we're nearby, and we can play anybody in Gwent there, pick up some missions, etc. So let's start off by doing that, and then we'll get back to family matters by talking to the Baron. And later on we'll go find Tamara, which is the daughter. We have a reason to go to Oxenfurt. Means we're gonna start by hopping into the water here, it seems. I guess there's some drowners nearby, yeah. Hopefully they don't bother us too much. Oh, it's locked. That's annoying. There's the key. That's convenient enough. Looks like we got some swords off of that we can sell. Hopefully for a good price. The other thing I'd like to do today, besides working on family matters, is I'd like to see if we can get some new, or so we can find some Witcher gear. That'd be ideal. Not sure if that's going to be the case, but we'll find out. Also, I said I wanted to go here, so let me get out this boat. Come on, Geralt. There we go. It's another lovely day, it seems. Lindenvale. Alright, great name. We're gonna go talk to this guy first. We can sell those swords we just picked up. Apparently his head is inside the pillow. Very interesting.
I'll shove a rake right up your cunt.
Hello. Guess he has no interest in getting up. Alright then. While we're here though, we can do that though. And hopefully we can find some interesting thing. Okay, we're gonna do this boxing match real quick. But first let's look here, see if we have anything. We have gathered grubs before they're gone. So I guess people want to eat them. A few words about Bifron. So apparently this guy's an idiot. An herbalist advice: if hunger pains you such that you cannot think another thought, tear up fresh mint leaves and chew them thoroughly. Sucking their oils will numb the pain and keep you going to your next meal. So apparently this whole village is having problems with food, it would seem. And we have a contract monster in the cemetery. So we'll go investigate that. And we have a contract on God knows what. Walking the woods recently I spied some odd tracks and couldn't for the life of me figure out what had left them, even though I've many a hunt under my belt. You know me, I'm not one to make a fuss, but I can't help but reckon they bode ill, and we all should be on guard. If anyone sees something or figures he can identify the tracks, come see me. There's a reward. So apparently that's the huntsman, according to that. And a monster in my manor. My ancestral farmstead, here in the estate, is infested with monsters. The manor house and all the surroundings have been occupied, leaving one most dreadfully afraid to even take a peek, let alone live therein. So I guess we'll investigate that as well. And let's do this to get those started up. And now we're gonna see if we can win this fight.
What do they call you? Know how to fight?
Geralt. And yes.
Then enter the lists, my friend.
Alright, let's go. So this is probably gonna turn out really bad for us, but
I'm ready.
let's see what happens.
Let's fight.
Good folk. Fish Gulper's finally found a foe. Right here, right now, on the field of honor, he'll face none other than Geralt of Rivia, the Hammer.
Lovely introduction there.
Spare me a minute before the fight, master. Please. Cut of your mugs plain as day. What am I beside ye? I just want to live. These days, streams are bereft. No fish for me to gulp. And they's given a sack of flour to the winner. Show some pity. Take a fall for me.
No chance.
Not about to lose on purpose. If you want to win, you gotta beat me.
I feel for the man though, so we'll see what we can do for him after the fight. Oh, he's only level 4. This should be simple. Yeah, some of these guys are like really high level the first time I went through, and it really messed with me because I was like multiple levels underneath is getting my ass handed to me. Ooh, and that should be it. Nice.
Yes, we might have known. The Witcher took Fish Gulper and fish ploughed his gob. Near warmed my heart to see him renovate his head. Not bad, not bad. Time to try your luck against Jonah. And then there's Smithy at the inn at the crossroads. Go to it, friend.
Yeah, first we're gonna talk to this lad.
Hey, Fish Gulper.
What do you want?
I had to win, but I don't want your family to go hungry. Here, take the purse.
That's Why, thank you, master.
Good guy Geralt at it again, of course. You know, we're gonna go talk to the end head here, because I know they're gonna play some Gwent.
Greetings.
They don't. There's no way.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
That's deeply disappointing. He does have a commander's horn though, which we'll buy. And we're gonna buy that too, because they're super useful later on. And they can be hard to find sometimes. Or maybe I'm just dumb and don't know where to find them. One of the two. Either way, we're gonna get it now. It's not too expensive, and we will need them eventually. We're just gonna get rid of some of this junk we have in our inventory while we're at it.
Farewell.
I think that's probably everything around here, if I'm not mistaken.
Prick.
Looks to be the case. I believe this is the manor the one contract's talking about, so we might head there. But before that, I just wanted to check out the Witcher contracts we got. Alright, yeah, we're gonna do this one real quick, because this is a pretty quick mission. Get some XP. That's a nice quest.
Hear about the job. Seems you got a problem. Some graves get dug up.
If that were only it. Every now and then, a vile beast that come round the graveyard, devour what's fresh, then move on. Started again not long past. Thought to myself, just don't step out after dark and lock your door tight. But then a young'un went missing.
From the graveyard?
Nay, from the village. Little snotter wouldn't have come here of his own. And I'd heard something like a whimper in the night.
Didn't bother to come out, see what was happening?
Think me daft? If you've monsters, you need a witcher.
Oh, that's a fair point to make.
Let's talk about my reward.
See what we can get out the lad.
Rate's fair, considering the job. I know a bit about these things.
Apparently this guy has a bit of money. Guess we could have pushed
See
harder.
if I can learn what's out there.
So the nice thing about this contract is everything's relatively close too. You don't really have to go very far. Something we are going to do really quick though is we are going to meditate to get some of our potions back. Mainly to swallow since we are out. Let's see what we got. Dogs. Oh. So one of the things I heard that people don't like about the like upscaling of enemies is that you can get like level 40 rats, which are just really annoying to deal with considering they're a rat and you should just be able to like stomp your foot on them. Like I said, we'll see how it is for now. I think we're just gonna put some Thunderbolt and hit these guys a bit harder. Yikes. I feel like we're hitting these guys with a blunt sword. Anyway, there's one.
Come on.
There's two. Oh man, I'm actually super nervous. This one hit. That guy's bleeding, he's out. There we go. Wow, that fight was actually a lot closer than I thought it'd be.
And the stench of decay attracted wild dogs. But neither ghouls nor dogs steal kids.
Anyway, let's see what we can find around here.
Dug up. No tools used though.
There's some mandrake root. I'm not really sure what it's used for, but I also don't know where to get other mandrake root, so probably not too bad. Got some boots.
Dug up with a hoe? Nope. Claw marks right there.
So definitely a creature of some sort. Ah, here we go.
Grave's been dug up. Recently. Smell of cadaverine's old, though. Overripe. Wonder where the stench will lead me.
I guess we're on the chase now then, boys. There's a creature down there. Oh, but it's just a bear. I say just a bear, but he's a big boy. So we'll try and avoid him, I guess. I believe the sign heads over this way. Yeah. To a little old hut, it would seem.
Whatever filth lives here sure chose an unusual place for its lair.
Indeed. Look at that, got the carcasses up and everything. Disgusting.
Creature can use tools. Means it's sapient, or just plain clever. Somebody's doing some cooking. It's a human femur. A child's.
Oh, that's
Human
unlucky.
skulls in a magic circle. Monsters clearly using them, drawing strength from the place of power. Gotta be a grave hag. Collected the skulls to draw the power through them. Confidence grew enough it started prowling the village. Need to take the skulls, force it to go back to the cemetery. It off. I'll get out very low in the cemetery. It's likely to crawl out after dark.
Alright, so we're gonna head back there then. And we're gonna wait him out. And hopefully we'll whoop his ass too. Hopefully, that is. Speaking of Witcher contracts though, I'm thinking once we get our next level of sword, we'll be able to finally take out Jenny of the Woods, since I believe we'll be able to finally do enough damage to her to the point where she can't just regenerate at all. There we go.
Thief. Skulls he stole. My skulls. Ought to dig up his own.
There she is. Right on cue.
She's an ugly son of a bitch. Before we do that, we're gonna get our necrophage oil out, of course. And I guess we can get some decoctions up if any of them are good. Sign intensity, we'll take that. And I think we'll leave it at that for now. This gives you 15 more sign intensity, but I don't think it's really needed. Oh, that was quick. Oh, and she got some health to her, okay. So apparently you can counter her tongue thing she just did there. At least I've heard so. Not sure if there's any truth to it, but apparently you just cut it straight off. Oops. Alright, so I think the lack of combat skills is finally starting to come into play here. I knew it wouldn't be too big of a deal earlier on in the series since everyone's pretty low level, but once you get a bit higher up, your blades really start to just feel dull. Yikes. Maybe we should just put on some Thunderbolt and start slapping her a bit harder. You can always just rest afterwards to get it back. Ouch. Back off for a sec. There we go. We can try to get behind her a bit more. I think she might be weak to Yerden too, if I remember exactly. I'll try it out if we can get to the point where she's not hitting us, so I don't have to keep spamming Quen. Yikes. Ow. Alright, yeah, we're gonna sit back a little bit, let our health get back up. Alright, get Quen up. We'll go back in. Really trying to get like behind her so we can get some crits in. There we go. Yeah, so that tongue kind of stuns you, which is pretty. Yeah, stuns you, not stung. Jesus. It stung. It stuns you. Good grief. Which is pretty annoying because then she can sometimes get that hit in afterwards. She is near death though. Girl. I think that's it right here. Nice. Damn, that was a rough fight. Not gonna lie. So we get a nice sword again, Grave Hag mutagen, and a trophy, of course. Alright, cool. So head back to the village now, turn this in, get our gold. Tell the hunter about the unfortunate events of the young child who was taken. And I guess we'll figure out what to do after that. Not really sure.
Hear about the job.
And?
It's taken care of. It was a grave hack that dug up the graves and snatched the child.
Aye. So, how is the little tyke?
Found him in the grave hag's lair. In her cauldron, to be precise. Want me to go on?
Might not even said that much.
What about my reward?
Oh, I've not forgotten, nay. Here you go. Thanks much for your help.
Take care.
Alright, cool. Got some money out of that, so hopefully the blacksmith will be willing to talk now. So I think he also gives us a mission, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, what the hell am I doing? This isn't even the right house. Oof. Or is he still this in bed? Bro, get up. I just want to talk. Ugh, oh well. Enhance our items real quick. Let's see what else is in the area. Okay, so that's not the house that I thought it was. That's just the cemetery. While we are here, though, we could just check that out real quick. Thinking that's what we do. Oh, we can do this too, I suppose, since I believe she's in this town. Yeah, she is. And it's a level 6 mission, so that's kind of below what we are right now, so we might as well just take care of that.
What was that about?
What's become of me in me elder years? Refused a roof over me head by a common churl. I was born a noble's daughter. My brother and I, we managed the manor for years.
What happened to him?
A caller came one day. A drifter, a hunter. It wasn't long before we fell in love and wed. We prepared to leave the manor. My brother, he took offence, refused to bid me farewell. Years on I returned, but found no sign of him. Folk claimed monsters had infested our home, come to nest there.
I could take care of those monsters for you.
You're a witcher, right? No ordinary man would be so eager. Don't fret. It's all the same to me, provided you're honest. The house is east of here. Take this key. Once you've driven off the beasts, look for a chest. My treasure. Savings, really. They're yours.
What'll that leave you with?
A roof over my head is all I need. And if it comes to it, I've other heirlooms to sell. But I know you witchers don't work for free. I could never let you go without honest pay. Gods keep you.
Oh wow, that's actually a lot farther than I thought it was. Yeah, we're not gonna do that then. Well, do we have anything nearby that we can fast travel to? Not really, yeah. We'll take care of that later. That being the case, where do we need to go for these guys? Thinking we do this mission. I forget what you get at the end of it, but I know the last guy's in Crow's Perch, and that would work out well since we can do these guys, go to Crow's Perch, talk to the Baron as well. That way you don't have to do much backtracking. I think that's the plan. We're gonna go over to this little hut first and see what it is. Well, by the looks of it, it's not a hut, but an outpost. Or abandoned cat. All the same to me. Let's do our thing. Some Hangman's Van. I forgot we got it enhanced. That's nice. That's super convenient. So, our blade is not doing much, is it? Alright, we gotta take out this guy first. You guys know how I am about arrows. Not a fan. We might be able to hit him with some Igni. Yeah, since we get the opportunity. Their coin is about to run out, so we'll get that up next. Especially since I'm pretty sure this guy can one-shot us. Alright, nice. This bleeds out. Where's the loot? Does not drop any? Alright, that's unlucky. Get that sword, another sword. Probably will sell well. And I guess we have to go up for the loot. Doesn't really look like it's in the tower on the mini-map, but I suppose it is. Enhanced cursed oil. I'm not really sure what to find. Like, I don't really think there's many cursed creatures in general, but I guess that's fine. It's not like I'm gonna complain. We do want to grab these real quick. Since the last, we tried to make some potions last time, we noticed that we are low, and I think right here are the ones we actually want for like Artenias or something, right? Oops. But those are Holland fibers. Oh.
A storm, damn it.
Indeed. Just wanted to check out the blacksmith one more time, but I guess he's still in bed. So that being the case, we'll just hit up the fast travel and go do some fights. We'll start at the end of the crossroads. Then maybe we'll check out that while we're here. I don't know. I'll think about it. I don't remember what that place is exactly. Here we go.
Let's give the crow
There's a prize awaiting if you win.
When you talk, my lad.
What? Smithy here. You
There we go.
look to me like a fierce-fisted fighter. Just right for our tournament. It's your chance to slap around some yokels, win some coin for the pleasure. You in?
Oh yeah. And you all know how it is. Always max bet.
I'm ready to fight.
One and all, hear this. Betting on the next brawl will begin in mere moments.
The Witcher will face Smithy. He'll pound his gob like he pounds hot iron ingots.
Smithy would have pretty hard-hitting fists, I imagine. Alright, so he's level 9, so I'll have to be a bit more careful with him, I imagine.
Steak.
I want to get some counters in, but I'm worried I'll mess up the counter, and this guy will hit me for like half our health in one blow. There we go. Ooh. Alright. Perfect.
Not bad. Might be champion yet. You've still Jonah to beat. Best of luck. There of the hound.
We'll be heading to him next, but first I want to talk to this guy real quick. See if you got anything worth
Wouldn't mind a
buying.
drink? Show me what you got.
He also has a commander's horn. Nice. I don't think he has much more of interest. Can we sell him anything? Doesn't really look like it. Alright, that being the case, so let's move on then. One second.
Thanks. Farewell.
In my hand, and over me coffin sing this cheer. He died a drunk but a gentleman.
What are ye looking at? You're bothering us poor folk. Maybe I should send you round to the creek. Might catch something.
Apologies about the short interlude there. Had to talk about groceries for a moment of all things. Since I am going later this evening. Not really sure what I'm gonna get though. I'm probably gonna end up cooking tonight as well. Thinking we might be doing pasta with meatballs. I think that'd be pretty good. I'm not exactly sure. Anyways, one last guy we gotta speak to here. Also a merchant. It literally says there's a merchant right here, but like look at the mini-map. Who am I supposed to speak to? Alright, where's the bookie?
Will you join the tournament? Eh? A bit of honest fist fighting to clear the lungs and bowels. Though I warn you, Jonah can be fierce. Likes to bite. Get me? So, what'll it be?
What are the rules?
We mostly use fists, but no one looks askance at a stray kick to the stones. Defeat Jonah, then Smithy, and stand fish gulper, and you'll earn the right to face the sergeants. Velen's champion.
Alright, well we're ready. This guy has a lesser bet than the last, but that's fine I suppose.
Alright. Let's see just how fierce Jonah is.
Feast your eyes on an epic clash between Jonah and the Drifter.
Oh, this guy's only level 6. Oh, these guys are a lot lower level than I thought they'd be.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
I wonder if the enemy upscaling doesn't apply to these guys, because I assumed if they're like lower level like this, they'd just go up to level 8. Also, if you're wondering why I'm not using any of the Witcher signs and anything like that, it's because the game won't allow me. See, it says you cannot do that now.
Not good.
Just one more. Take this heavy. There we go.
Drifters defeated Jonah. Could this be a new champion of Velen in the making? Who can tell? If you want to be champion, go to Crow's Perch and ask for the sergeant. And try your strength in Novigrad. The fight there too. Same in Skellige.
Oh, that actually brought us all the way up to level 9. That's pretty cool. Is there anything worth us doing? Oh yeah, we can actually max acquired tolerance. That'd be nice. Not really sure if it helps us too much, since I'm not sure if we know any alchemy formula level 3s. But it'll help later on, and that's fine enough. And it's not like we can really give it to anything else at the moment. Yeah, 176. I think that's approximately what it was before we did it. I know it was like 170 something. So if anything, it only went up by like 2 or 3. Either way, I'm here to sell to the blacksmith, but he doesn't seem to be here. Which is kind of annoying. Same with the merchant, like what's going on? No one's where they should be. Anyways, we're gonna go do this at Kerr's Perch, then we'll actually go and speak to the Baron and speak to the sergeant about fighting him. I think the sergeant might actually be a higher level. I guess we have to put some grounders before we can. Oh wow, that's super nice. Yeah, so I guess sometimes with the Quen, if they get knocked back like that and on the ground, you can one-shot them. Art does something similar, which is like the Wind Blast. If you knock them with it, or if you knock them down with it, then you can get an insta-kill. And beheaded. So now we're going to speak to this guy real quick.
Halt! Stand and due! I challenge you!
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Rondvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste, for I've knights in arm left after you.
At your service. Let's get this over with. Come on, come closer.
Oh, Garrett really has no faith in this guy. Pretty amusing.
Enough. I yield.
Had enough?
Yes, luck stood with you. But the next time we meet...
Go back to Maid Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
Alright, so he's not lying. We will meet again. And I guess there's a bit of backstory to him. It's not really confirmed as far as I know. But supposedly Maid Milbury, who he's fighting for, is his daughter who passed away recently. And I know there's evidence to suggest that somewhere. I think in Crow's Perch, to be exact, there's like some notes you can find. That may have been on the notice board earlier, but I don't exactly recall. I'd have to look into it. But if that's something you guys are interested in learning, I'm sure it's easy enough to Google and find out about. The real reason we're here is to speak to the sergeant, of course. Well, not to speak to him, we're gonna beat his ass. Assuming he's not like level 19 or something. Oh,
Ask
Peller.
the service of the Witcher, the Peller must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Peller needs. Forefather's Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge, damned souls too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefather's Eve.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free, this the Peller knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid, this too the Peller knows.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Peller knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
So I believe this is one inconsistency in the story. I'm pretty sure when you talked to the Pillar earlier that he specifically says that there is no Forefather's Eve
Remember
this
me?
year.
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Look at that. Bit of coin for a good deed. Can't complain about that.
You, white one, think your two swords will take on 40?
Oh, he's really talking shit. I'm pretty sure it could take on 40 though.
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
So before you do that, we're gonna see if we
Nothing
can.
here for you. Nothing here for you. Nothing here for you.
We might not be able to
Nothing here for you.
fight him yet. Let's give him a few seconds to move about, see where he goes. Otherwise, I guess we'll just have to speak to the Baron first and then come back to him.
Nothing here for you.
Yeah. Alright, we'll talk to the Baron first then.
Get out of my sight.
Take all of these first though. We really need like some, I think they're called arenias or something like that. Small, nice little white flowers. Did we ever go up here, by the way? I think we must have. The place we didn't go is up by the gate, I'm pretty sure. We'll have to try that out once we get around to it.
Winds howling.
Good observation, Geralt.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
We'll do that.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads as I recall.
Guess we'll say I'm the exception.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. And we start at daybreak.
Can't believe she's really offering her sword up like that. That's a big gamble, TVH.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop!
Honestly, it'd be shocking if he won considering how thick he is. You know that horse has to be struggling.
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
So I think I may have mentioned this before, but I'm really not even sure if it's possible to lose horse races in this game, or at the very least it doesn't feel like it. So basically you just double shift, hold it down, that gives you your horse's sprint. And whenever you stop sprinting, typically the your opponent does too, so like they never really get ahead.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
And I guess we'll ask him about these, because I don't think we have in the past.
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
How do you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we'd lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the Perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.
Yeah, I just noticed he has like some green stuff around his mouth, like in his beard. I'll try and point it out when he's talking here.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
Anyways, I forgot I can't like literally point to it in the middle of talking, but it's hard to miss, I guess.
So long.
Alright. Nilfgaardian demands. Oh. Threatening to revoke stuff. Anyways, let's see if we can't find the sergeant. Should be right outside, I think. Well, it says he's right here. It also says to go out here to fight him. So...
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A ragdoll?
Uh-huh.
Alright then.
What? Yeah, Witcher's whooped all. Witcher.
I'm ready.
Huh? Look who we have here!
The Baron know this is how his men amuse themselves?
Baron knows all about it. Even bets in the fight sometimes.
Bets like a dumb fuck always loses.
Ooh, bet worth betting. I think the max we've had prior to this was only like 70. So 80's a good step up.
Right, come to daddy.
So I think this guy is definitely a bit of a higher level than the last ones. Yeah, level 12, and of course he punches me straight up before I can even press a button.
Come on.
So we need to be really careful that he doesn't parry us, because parrying us is basically a guaranteed hit for him, which would be not good considering the damage we took right now is just from a jab, so a haymaker would really rock us. There we go.
How long you gonna make me wait?
I beat his ass, Geralt, come on. Ooh. And you guys don't even know how nervous I am about getting hit. I feel like it's gonna work my ass if I do. But we're hitting him with the crosses. Ooh, this is it. Oh, that's it. Nice.
What a fight! Let it be known by one and all that the Witcher has defeated the Sergeant and become champion of all Velen. If you've not had your fill, you'll find worthy pugilists elsewhere. Plenty of them in Novigrad, plenty in the Skelliger Isles.
Alright, dope.
What did I do to deserve your company?
I guess we just get a bit of XP and some money from that, but I shan't complain too much.
Fancy a gander?
Now let's sell all the extra stuff we have.
What you got?
Cavalry boots, or boots. That's a pretty good weapon. Both pretty good weapons. Too bad we can't use them. Anything worth buying here? I'm somewhat tempted to buy the less Equilus. Oh, we'll take some of these actually. We'll take 3. Since they're, I said they're cheap, but like they kind of are on the expensive side if you buy them in bulk. But when you have as many swords to sell as we do, it shouldn't be too much of a big deal. Can't be sold. Alright then. I think that's most of all that loose weight we were carrying.
See ya.
Stepping in the case, let's hop on our horse and...
Come on, Roach.
I guess we can investigate further. Yeah, so it seems like it's the only thing we can really do. Alternatively, we could do Forefather's Eves right now. That might not be a bad plan. I don't think we can do Jenny the Woods like I said before. Where is this at? Somehow we missed this. Oh no, we didn't. I purposely missed that. Well, Forefather's Eve takes place like right here, so I guess if we do that, we can then take one of these many boats out to there and pick that up. Alternatively, we could look for some Witcher gear. This is kind of out of the way, I guess, but I suppose we could always just fast travel here and work our way down to there. I'm not sure how that would work out. I think we'll do that later on. For now, let's just do Forefather's Eve. we can do that mission, especially since it's only level 7, so I think our sword should still be able to like deal with it fair enough.
Ye seek trouble?
Once we're done with this today though, I think I'll probably look into finding what sets of Witcher gear I can actually use at the low level we're at, and if not, then we'll just have to continue to struggle. But that's all fine, it's part of the challenge. And I think because the Peller's here, or because we do, I was gonna say a lot of these guys have cleared out. Clearly not the case. I mean, I guess we could just ignore them, but it feels bad to do so. We will, however, throw on some necrophage oils. Also, I just noticed our decoction has ran out, so is our vitality. Or at least like our vitality from the food that we normally get. I'm not really sure it's giving us a bleeding effect on some of these guys, but I kind of like it. I would like to hit that guy in the back there because I know he's low. Oh, we're about to get our asses whooped. Here we go. Yikes. And it's super annoying how they keep getting behind us somehow. There we go. Should this be him left? God damn, look how much he's healing, yo. There. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to get a better sword. But anyways, let's head back over here. Oh, I never noticed this body.
Wonder what killed them. Doesn't look like the work of necrophages.
That may have been the what was the lady called? A Pesta, yeah, the Pesta who roamed here that killed him before, and we dismissed that. Possibly, at least, I'm not really sure. If it's not necrophages, I mean, that just seems reasonable, right?
I'll be back.
Give us a rest.
This does have to be done at night, which is why we're skipping time like this.
Each will say by what they
Greetings.
just in time. Good folk, behold the one who will protect us. You needn't fear. Soon shall we summon the wandering souls. Beyond all help some will be. From these you must protect us. Evil creatures keep at bay. Keep at bay till the ritual's done.
Begin.
Keep us from harm, and let them not disturb the circle.
Luckily for us, this weather just seems to be perpetually rainy, so we can just, or cloudy, so we can just keep using the fog with decoction to get that extra intensity.
This life, well, you know. What comes next once life subsides? Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried. Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
Storm, damn it.
Let's begin Forefather's Eve.
The music in this game is so good.
Ye who wander on the gale. ever caught in this world's thrall. See this shine, gentle pale.
Alright, let's get the work on.
Ye we call.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm not really sure how those guys got axied, but I think it's just the water hag hitting them with her mud, or whatever it is. These guys are hitting hard, though.
Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all.
That should kill him off. Fortunately, they're really only interested in me, otherwise this quest might be a lot more difficult. Yikes. Really just want to get rid of this other drown. The water hag is simple enough once you get her on her own. She has these other people. Oh, lucky us, insta kill there.
Hark! A sound I hear. 'Tis right. A spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire.
Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly woes.
Who are you?
He knows.
Should I drive him away?
Nay.
I've come for you, patricide.
Begone, foul force! I cast upon you the light of the eternal fire! Abomination! Stop this at once!
The errant souls! We must help them!
Silence! I'll not tolerate necromancy.
Help me!
Leave now. You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These folk disturb the dead. We cannot allow it. We will not.
You don't know a thing about their customs.
Take him and disperse the others.
Good folk, leave not these towns. Ye cannot break the circle.
Oh, the Peller's getting in the action. Check that out. Alright. Alright, we gotta equip some more oils real quick. Jesus. Yeah, so that enemy upscaling, I can definitely see it taking effect, that's for sure.
'Tis an ill turn. Ill. Woe away. Blood has stained the hallowed ground. Yet we cannot stop what has begun.
The bloodshed will do any harm?
Tainted lies the circle now. They who thirst for the gore of men shall come. God's willing, they will be few, and the Peller shall finish the rite.
If you want to continue, I'm ready.
Good folk, we must the eve complete. Prepare yourselves. Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all.
All is quiet, all is
Something whispers, something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps.
all is quiet, all is in the darkest gloom.
Wraiths! This sacred ground is with blood stained. We cannot the ritual complete. People, save yourselves. If your lives you value, run.
I really can't catch a break, yo. I thought the fella really don't care, like he's really getting in the thick of the fight. Ooh, ouch. Well, at the very least, you're gonna be able to pick up a lot of loot from these guys. This one there's one more, but I guess not. Maybe the Peller worked him.
Alas, all is lost.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about the ritual. That spirit they drove away. Your father's ghost, right? Threatened to come back. Likely to keep his word.
Old man Ambros, the Peller fears not.
That wraith called you a patricide. He get it right?
Aye.
If I'm gonna help you, I gotta know everything. Why'd you kill your father?
The Peller does not wish to speak of this.
You can't hope to manage this alone. You're afraid, that's clear. Wraith will hold sway over you. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to know where he's buried. Corpse probably hasn't turned to dust yet. That's his bond to the world of the living.
Ambros lies in the swamp.
Fine. I'll find his body, see what I can do.
If I were about to find him on such low detail, honestly, because the swamp is like massive. Well, I'll show you guys right now. The swamp is literally like all of this right here. Mind you, it doesn't look too big compared to the rest of the map, but like this is a pretty large area. Oh, some more water essence. Not really sure if we need it. But I know we did earlier, so we might need it again in the future. And then I think all the boats are gone. They are, that's unlucky. That's kind of cool though. I guess all these boats are here because they said people had come for the Forefathers Eve, so they had to get here somehow. And I guess the game put a whole bunch of boats there. That's pretty nice. It's a nice detail. Anyways, we're gonna get to this boat and we're gonna go to the island with the treasure in it, because I think we should be able to get the... Ooh, pardon me, big yawn. We should be able to get the loot now. Is that alright? I guess not. And if we're lucky, we might just be able to fast travel there. Does not look like we're lucky. Oh well. I really hope we don't break our boat. It's kind of an awkward place to get out of. Let's see if we can J-turn it though. Maybe a little. Ooh, don't hit that. Nice. Yeah, because boats, they are pretty fragile. They will break pretty quickly. Especially in Skellige, when we eventually get to there, there's a lot of stuff in the water that'll just like shit on your boat. And it's really unpleasant. But for now, since it'll take a few minutes, I guess we can take this moment to talk about hydration. Make sure you guys being properly hydrated, especially since you'll probably sitting down watching these videos for quite some time. You might forget that water is one of the most valuable things you can drink. just gonna find the location of it real quick. That way we're not just tripping over everywhere. There we go. Anyways, yes, do make sure to hydrate every now and then, especially with coronavirus going around. You want to make sure your body is well equipped, your immune system's top notch, and all that good stuff. And there's the general flu season, of course, too. One thing I do hate about being on boats is that you can't like sprint when you're on them. Well, apparently this all fell into here. We're just gonna hope we don't drown to death. I do believe we want to be somewhere around here. Frankly, I don't see anything, so that's kind of awkward. Alright, we're gonna go up and get some oxygen real quick. And I guess we're gonna try looking over here then? Or maybe that's it. Oh, there is something over there. We'll check out this one first, though. Oh. Apparently there's some more Witcher gear there that I did not know about. That's good. Yeah, so we go underwater again, and look, those things just disappeared. I know there is definitely one here, though. That's good. That looked like an earth golem decoction of some sort. Oh, don't get our ass trapped. Ooh. Alright, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I thought we were like clipped inside of the building somehow. Anyways, yeah, so these drowners haven't been messing with us too much, which is pretty nice. Okay, I think this is what we want. Oh, I say that and they immediately start hitting us. That's just our luck. Golden Oriole and the sword. I think we're good. Well, there's one other thing there. We'll go get that too, I suppose. There's a few more things. Wow, there's actually a lot of loot here. Lots of decoctions too. White Raffords. I don't even think I have that one in my big playthrough. And I think that's finally everything, so we can get out of here. JK, it's not. There's more. So much stuff. I really did not know there was all this here. It's super nice. Wow. There's actually so much, it's kind of crazy. Like what, that's probably 4 or 5 different recipes we picked up now. Which will all raise our toxicity too, of course, so we can use more potions. And does this not have anything in it? I guess not. Alright. Well, we can go back to our boat then. And I think we will go to the swamp in that case. Just to finish the Peller's quest. Come on, Garrow, hop on. Hello. I really don't want to have to swim back. That'd be really not okay. Oh man, that's unlucky. Okay, whatever reason, it's not gonna let us get back on. And so I guess we're just gonna have to swim. You know what? Let's go here. We might as well just check this out, then we can go this way, then we can get a boat, and then we can fast travel. And we can also clear out these while we're at it. So I guess we're gonna detour. And we'll do this for like the next 20 minutes and then I'm gonna have to call it. Since, like I said earlier, I have to go grocery shopping because I'm in charge of dinner tonight. And I got family coming over and everything, so it's gonna take a while to prepare for everybody. But that's just how it is sometimes. Anyways, I don't think I've ever actually been over to this area of the map, so I'm not really sure what's here. But it does look like there's an abandoned little village here of some sort. So we'll check that out. Not really much in the way of loot, it seems. And Roach apparently does not want to answer the call. Ah, there he is. Oh, well that's nice. Oh yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, we're gonna ignore that for sure. Please leave me alone. Wow, yeah, there's tons of wraiths here. That's pretty interesting. I do believe there's one other question mark this way though. Two other ones. Oh, and a little lantern thing. That's cool. Really high level guardian. Wow. Not guardian, gargoyle. So it looks like this in general, this is a lot of high level stuff down here. All that probably one shot. And the place of power.
Place of power.
That's a welcome sight. I feel like a lot of times I find myself having to press E twice to get them instead of just holding it down. Slightly irritating, but it's no big deal, I suppose. Now something we can try, and this is probably gonna be dumb because I'm almost guaranteed gonna one-shot us, but I guess we can try and kill this guy. Which this would be pretty amusing considering we only have a level 2 sword and he is level 19. But maybe Gwen can help us out. So what are we gonna need? I think this guy is considered an elemental. Well, let's actually check the bestiary real quick. He's not. Is he a relic? Nope. Ah, the cursed one, the beast. I guarantee he's an elemental and we just don't have him in here. I mean, he's literally made of rock, right? And we're definitely gonna need some potions and stuff for this if we're to make it. We'll just use the one decoction for now. Oh boy. This is such a bad idea. Back beast. These guys just have a lot of health in general too. I'm just glad he doesn't like kill us through that. That'd be really, really bad. Ooh. Alright, yeah. I have a strong feeling that's not gonna happen. But now we know it's down here, we'll definitely have to come back in the future. So that's all good and fine. And we did get the Blaze of Power, if nothing else, which is super nice. I didn't even know that was down there. I guess I should explain, like, my information about the game is pretty good. I do have a playthrough where I, like, finished the game and everything, but I didn't, like, 100% it. I've definitely done at least 3/4 of everything, though, that's for sure. Maybe even more than that, but there are still a few surprises for me. It's not like I have everything completed. One moment.
Slow now, whoa.
Never mind. Just getting random calls, it would seem. Anyways, we do have this nice fast travel, so we're gonna get the hell out of here before all those wraiths come. And where to go? I think we're gonna go to Hindhold, check out this guy, and we'll work our way to see Tamara since we have safe passage now. Or the letter of safe conduct, that is. That was given to us by the Baron, so that we could enter Oxenford and Novigrad. Oh, this place. You know what? We can actually do this now, I'm pretty sure. Some of you guys may remember here, there's a lighthouse with some Andregas. I think we were here when we were like level 2 or 3. Maybe 4, but like there's no way we're getting past it basically. I have no idea how that hit us. That was supposed to be a bomb. What I'd really like is this. Alright, here we go. Nice. Looks like there's another big boy. So I'm very concerned about how hard these guys may hit. So I know earlier on they like 1 or 2 shot us. Of course we are a much higher level now, and we do get health when we level up. That said, apparently they poison. God damn, I cannot believe that hit us. We were so far. God damn it. Yo, these lunge attacks are super annoying. Something we do need to do is reapply that oil. I get some swallow going just for some extra healing. God damn. So the poison's annoying, but aside from that, I don't think they're too big a deal. Alright, nice. Just wanted to grab that flower real quick. Some blue mutagens. Wow, lots of blue mutagens. That's nice. And if memory serves, I'm pretty sure we get some Witcher gear out of this. Pretty sure. Could be wrong. If not, I'm sure whatever we get is fine. This looks like some Elven. And there's the letter of safe conduct I was talking about. Across the Pontar. And presumably there's some stuff up here. Other than a hanged man. Oh yeah. Some okay loot. Pretty sure there's more Andregas up here, but I could be misremembering. Nope, there's a monster nest somewhere. These guys, harpies. I think that's fine. There are a lot of them though, I should mention. Well, if we're just gonna get insta kills like that, shouldn't be a big deal. Though I say that, we are getting hit kinda hard. So we're just gonna retreat for a second, heal back up. We should be good now. The thing about harpies that makes them kind of annoying is that a lot of times you have to wait for them to come to you, but they do die pretty quick. Well, I say that, but that's probably because I normally don't play on upscaled enemies either.
Show me what you got.
But look at that, they do let you combo them pretty easily, however. And I feel like they have a really high chance of just getting knocked on the ground where you can just one-shot them like that. There we go. And that is kind of a weird animation there. Is there another? There is. And it's annoying I keep missing the like the insta-kill when they land on the ground like that. Jesus, look at this. Need a new sword so badly. Drop the bomb. Nice. I feel like there's more up here. Most certainly, right? Alright, yeah, here we go. Steel sword, nice. Alright, so this is a letter from well, it looks like it's written about a witcher to somebody. I mean, here, I'll just scroll through it slowly, so if you want to read it, you can pause it. But right, there you go. And the next one is about this witcher George. He says, while traveling through Valen, I received a summons to provide professional testimony in the matter of the accused Bartoslav of Lovefield. This Bartoslav stands accused of causing several shipwrecks near the lighthouse, which is his duty to keep. We are in the lighthouse currently that this is written about. Anyway, the ships led astray by errant signals from his lighthouse have repeatedly smashed against rocks near the shore, and the lighthouse keeper is held to be responsible for this state of affairs. During the trial, Bartoslav testified that he was diligent in the fulfillment of his duties, and that the accidents were caused by night wraiths deceiving sailors with their false glow. Basically, he ends up investigating it, and I'm pretty sure if memory serves correctly, that it was bandits lighting other fires on the shore that would lure the ships into a false sense of security. But again, like with the other one, I'll scroll through it really quick, or really slowly if you want to pause and read it. There we go. I do kind of want to jump out, but I feel like that's a poor decision. Oh yeah, almost certainly that's death. Apparently there's more swamp over that way. Which way is that exactly? Really? Oh, I guess this is more off to the left, isn't it? It's over to the left. I'm not really sure what that could be, to be quite frank. It does look nice in the distance though. Maybe we'll go check it out at some point. Not yet though. Also, sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. She loves barking at people. Not much I can do about that, unfortunately. So is there any point in being able to go up here? Doesn't seem like there's anything. Can I, like, get in there? No, it's not a window. Need like Assassin's Creed Leap of Faith, or... Yeah, I don't know what this is about. Weird. Let's go down then. And let's repair up our sword real quick too before I forget. We do have a repair kit, fortunately. Oh, and something that is really nice. That is nice, rather. Can't really speak. Is let's check out that sword. We need to be level 11, so we're 2 levels away from it, but look at that. Plus 77 damage. That would be super nice. So that's something we'll have to work up to. And that's a steel sword. Did we get the silver one too? Well, we have a... gotta be level 21 for that one. I'm sure we'll get to it eventually. Alright, so let's just get out here. And I just checked the time, and unfortunately I am gonna have to end right now. So I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed the series so far. And I hope to see you all next time. I'll talk to you later. Peace.